Hi, Andrew. Hope you had a good day. I'm predicting there'll be in 2 years. Oh my god! Holy Jesus! Hello, I'm Toycat, and in the long ago days of 2018, I decided to, for the first time in my life, make a time capsule, and I decided to make it in video form for the Minecraft community to kind of document how things were at the time, and also to kind of make some predictions about the future that we could open up in the long in the future time when things had changed entirely of 2020. And obviously 2020 has come, things have changed, but not in the way we expected. I figured it'd be fun to check this video out, something I haven't done for more than 2 years. My Reddit reminded me of it, and even the thumbnail confused me. I'm so confused by this video, but together we can watch it and we can see what has changed in the last couple of years. So let's hit play, let's see what's happening.
Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to the video. So today I'm doing something really quite different to anything I've done before, because this is going to...
The background is... like the background gameplay is clearly of the Xbox One edition. You can tell because the colors are wildly different. Like, it's the same Let's Play world I play on today, but the color, like, you can tell from the Death Star, but the color balance is way off, and like, that you can see the little offhand slot is visible right there. The hotbar is a different size. Everything is just... The totem of undying looks way different. Everything is just slightly different, despite only 2 years having passed. So
be a Minecraft
6 seconds in, I'm already kind of
I've seen a few of these things done on the internet before, where people put a bunch of information in, and then a couple of years later they come and dig out the post, and it's really quite interesting to see, like the internet version of the idea of a time capsule, because you can go to it any time. But then in 2 years we'll come back, in 2020 we'll go and see this.
Imagine 2020. I mean, like, it's so far away. I literally, when I made this video, I clearly didn't have any thought of actually opening this. Like, I didn't set any reminders, any timers. I was just like, wow, 2020. Will Minecraft even be around? Who knows for sure, I guess. It's funny that 2020 is here now, and it's like, yeah, 2018 wasn't that long ago. Why didn't I think this would happen?
State of Minecraft compared to how it is today, and we'll compare all these points we think are kind of relevant now, and see if we look back and say, well, we were stupid.
Okay, I'm clearly making some point that I should be talking about, but right now the thing that is distracting me more than anything, look at this glass texture. It is... How did we, I know this is clearly just the old textures, but how did we ever put up with this glass? It is like, right now, glass is a little bit ugly, but the glass then it wasn't even glass. You can't see through it. There's loads of white lines going through there. How did we just accept that that was glass? Why were people not more angry about this? Okay, whatever.
I think that, or if we look back and say, yeah, that was actually a pretty good prediction. So that's what I'm doing with today's video, the 2020 Minecraft capsule. I'm not going to look back at this video after I post it until 2020, so hopefully you all do enjoy it. Please do like this if you do like it, because it helps out the channel, and let's know you do enjoy this little bit of a different idea. And I will mention before anything else that the top comments from down below I'll also go back and check in like 2 years, and that can be a relevant thing. So
okay, so the top comments I do intend to look at, but I didn't want to look at them before I watch this video, just in case there's like some spoilers or anything like that. So we will go to the comments, don't you worry. We can also make our own predictions, but later in the video,
but now make a prediction about the game, or just say what you think is about, just say anything you want about the game, and then the top comments will be also a little bit of a time capsule back into 2018. So I'm going to try and split the video into like a series of like both predictions and statements about the current game that I think will change at some point soon. So for instance, Minecraft right now is a very confused game when it comes to the console versions, because there's 2 versions that are available on both Minecraft Xbox and soon to be Minecraft Switch. There's Minecraft Xbox One Edition and Minecraft Switch Edition, and then there's also Minecraft that is just on Xbox and on Switch. Right now,
I can't tell you how much confusion there was, like trying to make videos for Minecraft Xbox at a time when there were 2 versions of Minecraft and Xbox. There was Minecraft Xbox Edition as well as Minecraft and Xbox. That's 95% gone away now, but every now and then you still get someone confused like, but I'm playing this, but why is it not this? It's like, because they decided to replace their own game with another version of their same game. It's very confusing, okay? But
now it's caused a lot of confusion amongst people. Like, still to this day, you see people asking like, so what's the deal? Is that the new one or the old one? And then you also see a bunch of people who really don't like the new version. And there's a fair few reasons why, because it releases a buggy product. But again, in 2 years, I think that this will be a funny footnote in history maybe. Like, oh, did you know at one point?
That's, it's funny, I'm like, it'll be gone by 2 years. And it mostly is. I think I'm mostly right there, that like, most people are just like, yeah, Bedrock is the version for consoles now. But I also think it's kind of underplaying the fact that, like, to this day, it's still like, oh yeah, it's Bug Rock, Bug Rock of the Week or whatever. It is the buggy version of the game that has so many more bugs than anyone could have imagined a long time ago. And now they're just accepted parts of life. Like, there are trade-offs. We now have bugs, but in exchange we got infinite worlds and servers and stuff. But like the number of bugs and the number of issues and the number of people who complain about it is actually insignificant, I would say.
A game developer actually released 2 copies of the same game side by side that competed with each other. I think that's how things will be in 2 years. So yeah, right now, Minecraft is in a very confused state on the consoles where it exists in 2 versions at the same time. And if I had to guess, that won't be the case in 2 years, in 2020, when we go back and reopen this. So the second thing I'm going to say...
I'm wrong. In 2020... I'm mostly right, I guess, but even though it's pretty late in 2020, it's been a little bit over 2 years since this was uploaded. But even though it's 2020, there's still some confusion that I think will only fully go... There's still... The issues, the confusion will only fully go away on the next gen when there isn't a Minecraft Xbox Series X edition and a Minecraft PS5 edition. Or maybe it'll still be there anywhere, because there's always going to be some amount of that, right? Anyway.
Is that the update aquatic is currently the big thing I think everyone is excited for, and we expect it to be the biggest update in years, either since the 1.9 update or the 1.8, potentially bigger than either, but at the very least it's going to be the biggest update in a couple of years, maybe the biggest update in 3 or 4 years since 1.8 released, all the way back in 2014. Again, that's I feel like a widely spread prediction. It's what I would...
I really, really like this prediction because... It's kind of like, it seemed at the time like I was probably hyping up the aquatic update. A lot of people were like, yeah, we get it. You think this update's going to be the biggest one, but, every update is kind of... Like, there were a few updates in a row that kind of failed the community, I would say. But, no, 1.13 was great. Even now, we might look back at 1.13 as being like, oh, it wasn't as good as the updates that followed. But at the time, it was this incredible thing,
and
right?
We'll see when the update comes out, how fondly it's remembered in 2 years. Because, again, in 2 years, the update aquatic will be just...
It's fondly remembered, for the record. We just drowns, and tridents, and there's a lot of like peripheral issues. But the update itself was great. It made the oceans exciting. Who doesn't love dolphins?
Just as old as the combat update is to us today, but I really,
Wait, is that true that the combat update was as old when I made this video as the aquatic update is now? That makes me feel so old. Like maybe 2018 was more long ago than I realized. Like, yeah, a lot changes in 2 years, huh?
I expect it to be the biggest update. A lot of people expect it to be the same, and that is what's going on there. The next prediction I'm going to make is that Minecraft will probably be the biggest game of all time, because right now, Minecraft is the second best-selling game of all time, like, across all platforms. It sold 144 million copies, and it's head and shoulders above the third game, Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's coming close to Tetris. It's about 25 million sales below Tetris. Right now, it's the second biggest game of all time. I would very, very strongly expect that in 2 years' time, it will have bridged that gap, and it will be...
Okay, so Minecraft was the second best-selling game of all time as of this being made. Not only did Minecraft become the best-selling game of all time, I guess I was making a prediction that it would sell 26 million units at least, 26 million according to that graph, which admittedly is like a large number. 13 million a year is a huge number for a game like Minecraft. I mean, hasn't everyone already bought it? No, that's not true. Minecraft passed 200 million. In fact, and also because of how they counter Tetris, it was considered that Tetris, counting all the various versions that were different games together, was kind of not fair. So Tetris got marked down a whole bunch, and basically it led to Minecraft not only being the best-selling game of all time, but being the best-selling game of all time by a huge amount, more than 200 million copies. There are 65 million copies between Minecraft and the second game, which, for the record, is Grand Theft Auto 5, but we can get back to that.
Become the best-selling game of all time. Again, when I come back to this video in 2 years, maybe Minecraft is in the ashes and everyone forgot about that game.
No.
But I assume that it'll be going just as strong in some form of the game, and it'll have sold those 25 million copies, because again, sell 144 million copies in 8 years, with most of those sales coming in the past few years. It doesn't take a genius to work out that, those last 25 million sales might just happen, particularly with all the re-releases and new consoles.
It wasn't 25 million sales that happened, it was 55 million sales that happened. Man, Microsoft buying Minecraft was a smart decision, huh? They made their 2.5 billion and some change.
And new versions they do release, it just makes sense that at some point it'll manage to sell those 25 million and become the best-selling game ever to release. And yeah, it's funny actually, because a couple of years ago and even now, some people question, like, did Microsoft make a good decision spending those 2.5 billion?
Hey, I made the exact same point. Exactly. Did Microsoft make a good decision? Clearly they did. It looked wacky at the time. I guess it was still 4 years ago now, so not that far in history, but like, Yeah, I remember making videos when it was just a rumor. It seemed like it was like pretty. It seemed legit to me, but like it was just a rumor that Microsoft might be buying Mojang. Everyone's like, nah, that's dumb. No one would spend 2.5 billion on that. But Microsoft knows what you, a random member of the public, might not. I don't know why I'm criticizing all of you, like you made those comments, but yeah, look how smart I am.
$1 billion to buy Minecraft, and it's seeming like a better and better, decision as time goes on. So maybe in 2 years, it'll be looked back as like almost as good as Disney buying Star Wars or something like that.
Okay, Disney buying Star Wars, not considered so smart after that last release, but we'll ignore that. We'll pretend I'm a super predictor.
It might be, noted as one of the best acquisitions, or if the game's dead in a year, then it'll be one of the worst ones. So we'll see how that goes. Did Microsoft make a good decision? And will it be the best-selling game of all time? I guess we can't find out, so we come back and check this video.
We found out, and yes, it is. It is the best-selling game of all time, which is impressive.
Next up, the game is currently biggest on mobile, and Java Edition is the smallest community. So the Pocket Edition is the largest single community of the game, and the Java Edition is the single smallest. It used to be the other way around. It used to be that the Java Edition was the biggest and the Pocket Edition was the smallest, and maybe it will flip in the next 2 years, but again, maybe that will just be like a footnote in history that like, oh, did you know the Java Edition was big? Again, we'll have to see how things go in 2 years, but yeah, right now the game is biggest on mobile. I would make the prediction that that's going to continue, and that will also lead a lot more. I think the the demographic decrease in Minecraft, where the age has been slowly going down, probably will decrease. I mean, at some point you'd figure like, can it go any lower? But yeah, right now that's something where Minecraft is like slowly starting to be known as a kids game while still having a huge adult community at the.
It's wacky. There was this time, and I kind of forgot about it till this video. In 2018, where we're like, yeah, Minecraft. Like some people were like, Minecraft's a kid game. Don't you know only children play that? It's like, no, that's not how this works at all, friend. Like, I think one of the cool things I've seen, the renaissance over the last couple of years, is people realizing like, oh, X group can like it, and me being in Y group can like it too. Wow, it's not only one type of person who can like a thing. Like, we've seen a lot of, like, if you're late teenager, you can play Minecraft. If you're 35 and have a Minecraft server, you can do that openly. It's not like this thing to be ashamed of, like, I only play it because my kids do, I swear. Like, like, it's cool that we've seen over the last couple of years that happen with Minecraft, and I hope people are doing it with more things. People are realizing that you don't have to be defined by the things that you like, and the other people that like those things are also you. You can be your own unique individual, as well as liking things that those people like. Or maybe it's just Minecraft. I hope it's a general trend though.
At the same time, maybe one of those will be bigger and the other one won't be, but that's how the game is known right now. Sony is still holding back on crossplay for Minecraft, so it's not just for Minecraft, but it's especially for Minecraft. Even though the Minecraft developers have offered a bunch of compromises, Sony has refused to put Minecraft on their platform. And
I need to know, am I going to predict that it comes out on PlayStation 4, or am I going to insist that it's never going to happen? Because I get to seem real smart if it's one of those things.
As a result, all the current gen consoles can play with each other, and current gen consoles plus PC plus mobile can all play together on the the Bedrock version. However, PS4 is currently exempt, and it seems like it's going to be exempt. However, my prediction is in 2 years we'll see the end of this, because there's going to be a change of.
Oh yeah! Oh, look who's a smart man! Guess who saw PlayStation 4 coming? Like, it was literally like the whole industry was like, no, this isn't going to happen, because it was, you need an Xbox account to play on Minecraft PlayStation 4. That's ludicrous. They're never going to accept that. They started calling it a Microsoft account was one of the compromises, but everyone was like, nope, not going to happen. It's like North Korea trying to become a US state or something. But what's that? No. Yes. Yeah,
leadership, and someone's going to say like, why are we doing all this? That's my hope. That's my dream. I hope that in 2 years we'll look back and we'll say, wow, Sony at one point wasn't going to allow crossplay.
Wow, Sony at one point wasn't going to allow crossplay?
That was crazy. And
that was crazy.
And that's the dream at the very least, I would say. And yeah, just for a couple more things at the end here, I'm going to go through the top Minecraft Reddit posts of the week, as well as my top videos currently.
Oh, the top videos and the top Minecraft Reddit posts of the week. That's a smart thing. I like that.
And we can kind of like, again, I personally will think these are fun to look back at, one of which is like the community's thoughts right now, at least the Reddit community, and one of which is going to be like my personal outlook, because again, this is a time capsule, not just for Minecraft, but also for myself personally. So these are the top Reddit posts from the past week. Apparently I made a pineapple under the sea. Someone's really excited about being able to build.
Oh, that's why the thumbnail is off Bikini Bottom, because it shows up in the video, and at the time I was still using just screenshots from videos as like the main thing. I still do a lot of the time, but it's not like exclusively. Sometimes we make thumbnails.
build underwater. So they made themselves SpongeBob. It's quite beautiful. The next one is finally, because a recent change is being able to have water exist in the same block as fence posts. So you can do the
Who is excited about this? I am disappointed in them.
These beautiful little cobbled paths, and people are really happy about that. Getting back into the game just before.
Oh, because waterlogging was here for the first time, so they could do this if they wanted to. But no, not pleased with that.
The next one is my never build. It's just an impressive never build. This next one here.
Okay, who upvoted this? This doesn't even look like Minecraft. It's so filtered. You can't tell what's happening.
Here is someone who's just discovered that you can make a coat rack using J's on a thing. Again, I really, really, really love this one. Personally, it's one of the most stupid tips, but it's also like a really good one, because you just put a bunch of J's on a sign and suddenly it works wonderful. Then the next one is the new corals look awesome, because the corals have just been released in the past week or so.
People thought coral was going to be a big deal, huh? Like, they're such beautiful blocks, they should be a big deal. No one ever uses them because of that water limitation. And I think that's either beautiful or sad. Maybe both, actually.
This video comes out, and yeah, people are loving the look of them. Maybe in 2 years they'll be hated, or maybe they'll still be the best looking block in the game, but I don't imagine they'll look exactly like this. So then also, like I said, they're the top Reddit posts. Let's go back and let's see what my top videos of all time and also of the past like little bit are. So the most viewed videos on my channel of all time are 10 mobs and their weaknesses, 5 rare features.
This kind of shows how much my channel has grown in just the last couple of years. But my most viewed video had 2.8 million views. And if we check now, that same video has 5.4 million views. And it's not even my most viewed video. There's one that has 9.3 million views in just the last couple of years, the 95-second tool-assisted speedrun. There's Walking from Russia to America in Minecraft that has 4.2 million views. I tried to run a Minecraft server like a communist dictator. All 4 of these videos have more views than any of my videos did just 2 years ago. In fact, to get to I have 10 videos, 11, 12. I have 12 videos which have more views than my most viewed video did back in 2018. I don't think you're allowed to do this on YouTube and be like, yeah, look how well things went for me. But like, I'm really proud of myself for that. We did really well the last couple of years.
What he cares about, Minecraft beaten in 95 seconds, top 5 removed features that sucked, and Minecraft 360/PS3 mods confirmed, ... or not, and that's one of my favorite like titles ever, because like at the time there was a bunch of like clickbait titles saying mods are confirmed, so I was like, oh, I'll use the same evidence and use it to prove how that isn't confirmed, so I thought that was pretty good. And then the most viewed videos from the last month or so, according to YouTube analytics, are Minecraft world record beaten in 95 seconds.
Oh, so that video is picking up even then.
13, swimming in oceans changed. People really loving that. People are loving the magma super flat challenge. People are loving Minecraft devs versus real life.
It's crazy because off those videos, only the 95-second one went crazy. The magma super flat challenge, people like fondly remember, and like even though it was the 3rd most viewed, people like love that today. The 1.13 snapshot videos are ones that people cared about a lot at the time, but who goes back and watches one now? I think it's a good example of why on the channel I try to make videos that are hopefully more longevity based than those sorts of things. I think the Minecraft devs versus real life devs is a lot more fun than learning about the Trident or learning about swimming. And that's why when this next snapshot season comes up, because we're expecting a 1.16 snapshot season, obviously I want to make 1.17 the cave update, as we all know. I think when this season happens, I think I want to focus more on making long-term impactful videos, because I have a lot more fun with those, personally. But maybe you can disagree. Okay, so now it is time to go through the comments of the video, and just to read those before we make our kind of future time capsule. So I predict people will be like, Minecraft sucks now. I remember the good old days of the update aquatic. I actually don't hear that. That is the big change we've heard, where like people always have nostalgia. I think Minecraft updates have been so good in the last couple of years that we don't see people nostalgic about the old villages, or the old Nether, or the old oceans. Like, that's how good the last 3 updates have been. No one gets nostalgic about how much better it was, whereas old combat is still something we see a debate about. Hi, Andrew. Hope you had a good day. I'm predicting there'll be a new Nether-based update in 2 years. Oh my god! Holy Jesus! This guy just nailed it. This guy just... One second, I'm going to read the replies. I want to see if... I'm predicting there'll be an update in 2 years. I need the Nether update. The place is kind of boring. Oh my god. This guy just nailed it. Did he edit his comment? No, you can see when they did. That is a genuine... My god. Your boy nailed it. Your boy nailed it. All I hope is for more big biome updates. They hoped incorrectly. I hope by 2020 there'll be a cave update and a Never update. We got one of those things. Maybe we'll find about the other one on October 3rd, huh? Update to this in the replies. I'm excited to look back at this video in 2020 and see how accurate anything was and what changed. I'm going to add a few things this comment about your channel and Minecraft, but mostly about myself so I can see it in 2 years. No one has to read, it's just cool for myself. Currently, there's some good progress on the destruction realm. That's sad. The rest of these are kind of personal, so I'll just remind you, Casey, long-time fan of the channel. You should go back and look at your comment. You might enjoy those. I predict I'll look back at this comment and say, man, past me must be having a rough life considering a lot of what he did was comment on Minecraft videos. From Ocean Enthusiast. All things set aside, did you know that Stephen Hawking died 5 days ago? 2 years and 5 days ago now. 1.15 or 1.16 to be the cave or sky update. Minecraft will be the best-selling game full-time by the end of 2020. The swamp will receive an update. The age demographic will stay as is. Minecraft on YouTube will be slightly more uncommon to find. I think that might be true in 2020, actually. I think we had a little bit of an increase than a fall. Prediction for 2020, Minecraft VR will have a large and growing community. Definitely think there will be a mining update. It's been one of the most neglected features, and it's half the name, so it makes sense to reinvent and make mining great again. This joke won't make so much sense in 2020, haha. I'm hoping by 2020 they will have added more interesting dungeons and more content in the end cities for after you defeated the Ender Dragon. I predict more people will be getting the vanilla survival. What if YouTube is not alive in 2020? My prediction, Minecraft caves will probably get an update in that time. Prediction, at least one new mob will be added to the mushroom biomes. How I know you aren't on Bedrock Edition, mining fatigue has no physical effect whatsoever. I was thinking that the whole time. I loved the way I was actually able to mine blocks and mining fatigue. I wish I could bring that feature. I guess it's technically a bug from Consulta Bedrock. I think Minecraft would have pandas, a new dimension, 2 new bosses, and maybe a new tameable animal. So, new tameable animal is technically true. The fox sort of right. I don't know if it's tameable or not. It's friendlyable or whatever. Pandas nailed it. Although it was kind of known like, oh yeah, Dinnerbone always wanted pandas. 2 new bosses. We could maybe count the Ravager Beast as one. And the new dimension. Sorry, friend, those are confirmed not to come. That is really impressive though. The comments made some pretty good predictions. The fact that multiple people suggested the Never update before it happened. I'm just saying, I hope that means good things for the cave update. So this has been a really fun video. I actually do want to dive in and make another time capsule, but for much further in the future. I was going to do it in this video, but I realized at the end, like, it's going to be so confusing to watch a video where I react to my old time capsule in 2025. So I figured instead what we should do is this should be the time capsule. We can react to this one, talk about the changes in the last couple of years, and then if enough people request it, I don't want to do a video. People don't want to see it, of course. If enough people want to see a time capsule for 2022 or even 2025, as I would like to do, I think that'd be kind of cool to see how much changes in 5 years in the Minecraft world. Will I be alive in 5 years? Will there be Minecraft videos in 5 years? I hope the answer to both those questions is probably. And if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumb up because I had a lot of fun going back and seeing this. It's so cool to see things from your past, and it's a reminder, I guess, of how much things change. And I hope that you enjoyed this little dive into it because I'm excited in the next couple of weeks to see how much things are going to change again, or maybe how much they're going to stay the same. Because as we all know, the more things change, the more they tend to stay the same. And that's why even in the craziest year of 2020, things have changed a lot. But things are also pretty similar if you're here on the internet. I hope that I have been, if you've been watching for the last couple of years, one of the consistent things in your life. A lot of people say that like it has helped them. And that means a lot to me because you have been one of the consistent things in my life. You have been one of the rocks that has tied me down in uncertain times. And I want to say, actually, a rock that ties you down is not a positive thing. But I really appreciate that. It's been something that has helped me beyond anything else. The amount of my life that has become better as a result of YouTube is something I can't put into words often enough, that will sound genuine, because if you thank people, it sounds like you're just doing it as like, yeah, thank you guys, cash, money. Look, do you like my dollar bills? But no, I really do want to say a genuine thank you to anyone who's watched, and here's to another few years, eh? Cheers, mates. See, I'm trying to retain my British accent in America. Can you tell? Is it working? Okay, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you in 5 years. Or if you don't want to see another one, see you tomorrow for a normal video. Goodbye.